Yo fam, how are you today? I've been preaching about this and I wanted to test it myself, and indeed it worked. So in case you are stuck into the tentative status of your KYC and your account is not yet transferred to mainnet, but even if you were transferred to the mainnet, even got coins into your mainnet wallet, your account got again in a tentative approval mode status, then this is what you want to try. Guys, welcome back to my channel. In case you're new here, make sure you subscribe, because if you landed in here, for sure you're interested in Pi Network and different other bits that I'm actually talking about on my channel. I'm not a financial advisor, and it's good to get out of the way, because here we're trying all sorts of different things that might or may not get you broke in case you want or decide to invest any money into it. Some of you got their accounts into tentative status, and I know that for a fact because there's so many of you which replied to my previous email, in which after a few weeks, months since I've been approved again after liveness checks, my account got back into tentative status. And even if I want to go and try a few KYC approvals from an approvals perspective, I could not do it, because obviously it's going to tell you that your account needs more checks, and that's not a bad thing. It's a good thing, because I feel like we are clearing the user base of users which either duplicated their accounts, trying to fake the network in any way, and they're probably doing the right thing of doing that. So a way for you to get rid of that tentative status and kind of speed up the process of getting approved was changing your password on your account. It's not gonna ask you about the old password in case you don't remember it, but it's very good to remember all your phrases, passwords, and everything else that keeps your account secured. So if you head into the three lines for the menu in the profile at the bottom of your list, and you scroll all the way down, you'll see password, and you have the update button there. In case you click on the update button, it's going to ask you to update, and the way you are going to do it is by getting a check on your phone number. Many people, they're actually getting stuck there because you need to ensure that you have a service provider for the e-message that you need to send. So what you'll need to do, when you click to change that, you'll get a message in which is saying you're waiting for verification result. The verification can take a few minutes. It took a few seconds for me. Do not retry several times. If this doesn't work with your first or second attempt, we might not be receiving your text message. Try using another service phone number. And to make sure you send a text whose sole content is a number out of 6 characters to the following phone number. And you're going to receive a phone number in which you need to send the message that you're going to get on the screen. So you have to ensure you choose the country you're from, the phone number you want to use, and obviously when you are going to get through that, in case you are allowed to use your service provider, you will have to send a message to the number you'll see on the screen, including the 6 digits number that is part of that message. That's all you have to do, just the 6 digits number. Maybe some of you don't have the rights of sending those messages, and probably your service provider is not recognized in the list. But in case you can send messages from your country to either USA messages, UK messages, or different other messages, probably that's the way you are going to be able to update your password. Again, I'm not saying this is probably something that you need to do, because probably the tentative status is going to get automatically through, and you're going to be reapproved in case you've never been approved, or in case you already been approved and you'll have to be approved again. But this is, this was the way for me to get into updating my password. And then I could update my password and be able to start validating again. It was not easy for me to do it because, as you might know, I'm in my birth country now, and my UK providers for the phone number I have did not allow me to send messages, so I had to tweak a little bit and have a few chats with my service provider from UK to be able to get the message and send a message to the Pi network servers, and then automatically get the reset for my password. I've now got the password. When I got back into the app, he asked me how I want to log in, and I had to put in the phone number. I had to put in the new password to get into the mining cycle again. This was the way for me to get rid of that tentative status and actually get my account approved again. I think it's the third time now. I'm kind of losing track of how many passwords I've used and which password is the correct one. So make sure you're actually saving them instead of just putting a password and then lose it. I hope this was useful for you. Again, this is not a panic mode in which we need to press the red button and have the alarm sounding. I think this is just a precaution that Pi network is taking for the accounts that we are having, for the accounts that they need to approve to get them into OpenNet. Guys, it's nearly Christmas in Europe. I hope you're having a good holiday and a happy new year. Let's talk about more different other bits and bobs in the next episodes to come. Take care. Let me know in the comments below in case you try this method and resolve your tentative status. I'm getting on with replying to all the messages. There are lots, and that's amazing because, as you know, as you probably already felt it on your own skin, I'm trying to reply to everybody, and I'm trying to be as personal as possible and try to help as many people as possible. This network is about the community, and we are the community. So I hope we are getting to do this a long time and then celebrate the victories and the little steps we are taking into promoting, if you want to or not. I'm doing it from my own will, this network, and see it succeeding. And you know what? Let's see what's actually happening. One of my best friends, he doesn't believe in the network, and he still thinks it's a scam. And he said he's going to apologize publicly in case this network is going to launch, and in case these coins are going to have any value. I will have this video sent to him as soon as we actually going to launch the network, because it's just a matter of time before we are actually going to do that. And I don't think these guys have any reasons of not launching this. It doesn't really matter at this moment in time what the price on the exchanges will be. It just matters what we are going to actually do with the coins in the enclosed system, and how many people are going to want to join the ecosystem for benefiting of the bits that we're going to have in there. Guys, thank you very much for being here. Subscribe to my channel and let me get to that 100,000 subscribers, which is one of my dreams, and you can actually help me do that. Thank you for being here. Have a good day. Have a good night. Talk later. Bye.